Most children long for their parents' attention, but most children are not raised by Nathaniel Dex. Varian, Isra and Ren have grown up carefully minimising direct contact with their adopted father by remaining in a middle ground between the two extremes known as approval and disappointment. Unfortunately, Tristan's latest experiment placed one of them in a new category altogether. To Nathaniel Dex, his adopted daughter, Isra, has become interesting. And being a point of interest in a mind like his can be dangerous.
You're listening to Lessons in Lying, the 5th Dex Legacy Interlude, starring Kelsey Griffin, Chris Gregory, and Emily Inkpen, with music by Dr. Alan Stroud.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, we have more to discuss. Sit down.
I thought you covered it all during dinner. It wasn't a test, it was a study. We were never in danger.
And we learned a lot, and you did well. Yes, I did say that. Tristan told me about what you did during the test.
You mean torture?
Call it what you will. He told me about how you flipped the situation back on your interrogators, how you thought of a way around them, even through the pain. He also told me you said some things that might upset me. Is that true?
I didn't know you'd be watching. I thought it was real.
In that case, is it true that if they removed your chip, you would fight for them? Is it?
No.
No?
No.
And why not?
Is it important?
If I'm asking, you can assume it is.
If I joined them, they'd want me to fight Varian and Ren. They'd want me to kill them both eventually, and I would never do that. Never. I was playing for time.
You wouldn't turn against your own.
You think I'd kill them? You think I'd kill Raya or Pax, Shiv, Haindos, Ashen, Adra, even Faris?
So you wouldn't kill them?
No.
If it were real, what would you have done?
I would have made sure Varian and Ren got out. Then I'd have taken them down from the inside.
And you would return to us after that?
Would Varian and Ren be here?
Yes.
Then yes.
Very good.
Did you think I'd defect?
I wanted to be sure that you wouldn't. It would be the ultimate malfunction if you did.
And without a chip in my back, you couldn't deactivate me.
Exactly. You have to understand how dangerous you are. You and your brothers have been built for a specific purpose. In the wrong hands, you could be turned against the wrong people. We fight for profit. What do others fight for?
Land? Politics?
Wrong. They also fight for profit. They disguise it as political, but it's always a grab for resources in the end. By hiring out our military services, we remove the need for politics. We're above that.
Why are you telling me this?
Because there should be more tying you to Dex Island than your chip.
There is.
More than your brothers.
You want me to be proud of being a Dex Islander?
I want you to have a reason to return, yes.
And Varian? Ren? You don't think they need a reason?
They didn't say what you said. They didn't even think about it. You did. You told your interrogators that you're looking for a chance to pay us back for what we've done to you. Although what you can possibly have against what we've done to you, I'll never understand.
You just spent 3 days torturing us.
So you would attack Dex Island?
I told you, I was playing for time.
Don't lie to me, Isra. I'm far better at it than you are.
That means you're better at lying. That doesn't mean you can tell when I'm lying.
You're quick. And very much mistaken. You remind me of myself at your age.
I'm nothing like you.
Not now, maybe, but back then I was angry. I hated where I came from and wanted nothing more than to leave. I felt trapped and confined, misunderstood. I was also quick and often mistaken.
I'm not mistaken about anything. You're talking about lying like it's a skill, but you've lied so much you've forgotten how to tell the truth.
Have I?
The truth is, you just spent 3 days torturing us. 3 days. I thought I was going to die. I thought Varian and Ren might die. Tonight we're going into the lab, and every time we go in there, we know we might not come out again.
Don't be so melodramatic.
I'm not.
I thought we could have a grown-up conversation about all this. Clearly I was wrong. Isra, if you're trying to get a reaction out of me, you won't. The walls will survive your knives no matter how many you throw at them. But if you carry on like this...
You what? I get angry. At least when you're angry, you're honest.
Oh, you want honesty? All right, well, after today, Tristan thinks your main weakness is each other.
What?
Tristan changed his method of interrogation. As soon as he started threatening you with one another's safety, you all started giving answers.
I didn't.
No. You lied or tried to. If you want to lie well, Isra, you have to study liars. If you study liars like I have, you know what they do. Then all you have to do is not do those things.
You've studied lying.
It's an art. Almost as much as throwing knives. How did you get all of them in such a straight line?
Why did you study it?
Because sometimes I have to lie. And if people found out I was lying, things would go very badly for us. I can teach you if you like.
You teach me how to lie.
Is it something you'd like to learn?
I suppose. But what if I lied to you?
If you managed to lie to me effectively, I would be very proud of you. And you no doubt would be very proud of yourself. But make no mistake, if you lie to me and I find out, you won't be feeling proud of yourself for long. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Would you still like to learn?
I don't know.
Think about it.
Would you teach Varian and Ren?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because they're not like you. They don't think like you, and in a real interrogation, you would benefit from that kind of expertise. I am prepared to teach you.
So this is more training?
If you want to see it that way.
All right.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
What do you mean?
Well, we're very rarely alone, you and I. Is there anything you want to ask me?
No.
No? Well, I have some things I would like to ask you. You're a teenager. Are there any boys you like? Or girls?
No.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. You took me by surprise.
The important questions always do.
Why do you want to know?
Because I know very little about you, and I would like to know more.
Why? I could die in this round of treatments, so why bother?
You will not die in that lab because I will not allow it. You're my daughter, and if I'm going to teach you things...
You want to know if I'm a lost cause.
Do not interrupt me. From what I've been told, you are not a lost cause. You're an opportunity. With the right training, you have more weapons at your disposal than knives and guns. Take these, play with them as much as you like. But war is only part of what you were made for.
You just heard Lessons in Lying, Interlude 5 of the Dex Legacy, starring Kelsey Griffin as Isra, Chris Gregory as Nathaniel, and me, Emily Inkpen, as Auto, with music by Dr. Alan Stroud. The Dex Legacy is written by me, Emily Inkpen, and produced by Alternative Stories. If you enjoyed that interlude, please like, subscribe, and comment. It's the one small thing you can do to give a huge boost to our team, and it helps to make us more visible for future listeners. If you would like to support the Dex Legacy, you can at ko-fi.com/the Dex Legacy audio drama. Links can be found at www.thedexlegacy.com and in the show notes for this episode. At thedexlegacy.com, you will also find scripts for every episode and interlude, so if you like to read while you listen, you can. There's a page dedicated to the cast and a whole load of bonus materials, including maps, the soundtrack, a gallery of character portraits, and more. You can also sign up to the Dex Legacy newsletter for a secret link to me reading The Dark, a short story and prequel to the audio drama. As always, we would like to give a huge shout out to those of you who have liked our episodes, left comments and reviews, and subscribed to the show. We hope you enjoyed this latest interlude. Thank you for listening.